Welcome to WagerTalk TV. Minty Bets here with Dr. Chuck of Sports Memo at Dr. Chuck RX on Twitter. Give him a follow. And as you know, Tony Finn at WagerTalk on Twitter. Give him a follow as well. Guys, this Sunday we've got a really exciting matchup here. Ravens going up against the Colts in Indy. The Ravens are laying 2.5 points at the moment on the road, and the total set at 45.5. Like, I'm seeing a lot of people expecting an upset here. And expecting the Colts winning outright. They do have one of the best run defenses in the league, and it'll be interesting to see them go up against one of the best rushing offenses. But I personally like the Ravens here, as I think Indianapolis will be pretty challenged here. Dr. Chuck, what do you think?
Well, so interesting you said upset, because I personally wouldn't even see it as an upset. I don't think there's a lot of stuff going against the Ravens in this matchup, and then to go on the road and lay 3. Marlon Humphrey is out with COVID. Ronnie Stanley is out for the season. I don't even know if Lamar Jackson is a buy at this point. I mean, so many of the metrics, he's pretty pedestrian, and comparing him to other guys in the same mold, like a Kyler Murray, is just not even close at the moment. You mentioned the Colts rush defense. They actually have held, and some of this is scheduled, decisive, but they have held quarterbacks to 18 rushes for 67 yards just on the season, coming off of a Steelers game where, everybody is now questioning him, and makes it easy to question him because all the turnovers and just not looking very good. It's just, he's not looking the same. And I don't think this is the kind of defense that you get. Darius Leonard is back and looks great. Tyquan Harris is now a starter, which makes the defensive line even deeper for the Colts. They're at home. And like I said, they have COVID protocols. Tony's got a line everywhere, but he's kind of a VIP. I don't see that same thing because I don't think they really know what's going on in Baltimore. I mean, apparently there is going to be a game, but I'm reading that they're in intensive protocol, which means no in-person practice until next week. So right. I don't know. It's pretty hard to fathom that anybody would want to go and lay the whole field goal when you can get the Colts. I mean, one more thing, if you want to throw it on there just to make it quick and finish up, teams coming off playing the Steelers the very next week are 1-5 this year.
Ooh, good one. All righty. Well, don't try to talk me out of this. Okay, Dr. Chuck. Tony, what do you think about this one?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you can lay a touchdown with the Colts, with the Ravens.
With the Ravens. Okay.
I don't, first and foremost, if there's one quarterback in this league that I'm going to fade, it's not Daniels, it's not Murray, it's not Jimmy G, it's not even whoever the Cowboys throw a quarterback. No, it will be Mr. Rivers, Phillip Rivers, for several reasons. For several reasons, and I know we don't have time in this video, but briefly, the protocol isn't. It's a deterrent. Maybe it's a speed bump in this game. At this point, until I know more, and what I need to know more of, it better be less than, if that makes sense, and it better be the fact that, in truth, anybody who looks at the box score of this Baltimore Steelers game last week, if they didn't see the final score, you would say, well, Baltimore just crushed the Steelers. I mean, absolutely crushed the Steelers. 265 yards of rushing against the second best rushing team, rushing defense in the league, who's right there with the Colts, right? Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. What's going to make it different this week? What's it going to make it different that they're not going to need Lamar in this game? I firmly believe that Darius Leonard will not be in the backfield. He won't be pressuring Jackson. And that this defense this Colts defense is going to be on their heels all afternoon. The truth is this, that what the Colts have done is schedule dependent, as the good doctor said. Look at who they've played. Look at who Baltimore's played. Baltimore's played some pretty good squads. Now they haven't been on the winning end of those games, but they surely should have been on the winning end last week. And I assure you that they're going to come in to Indianapolis. If you put any weight on home and away, I don't put any weight on it other than travel, guys. That's the only weight I put on it. It's just travel. And for this Baltimore team, it's not very far. They're going to come in with the chip on the shoulder. They're going to come in with an attitude. And if it comes down to two teams with an attitude, and who am I going to take? Am I going to take Harbaugh, or am I going to take Right. I'm taking hardball. Who am I going to take a quarterback? Is it going to be Lamar Jackson or is it going to be Philip Rivers? It's going to be Lamar Jackson. And when it comes down to defenses, truly elite defenses, this is Baltimore's the elite defense here in this game. This is all Baltimore.
That's right. Love it, Tony. All righty. Thank you so much, gentlemen. For $1.99, get every college football and NFL play for any handicapper through the end of November at sportsmemo.com and wagertalk.com.